Batman timelines going on concurrently right now. Why can't they all be merged?
Now, I completely understand where you're coming from, but not everything has to be a cinematic universe. Now, I do not blame people for expecting a lot of these ideas to merge together as a cinematic universe, and that's only because we've spent literally the past decade, almost 12 years now, getting multiverse cinematic universes. So again, I don't blame you or anybody else who agrees with the sentiment, but not everything has to be a cinematic universe. And I think it's a lot better that we get different versions of the same character, only because of the variety that we're getting. Because the Matt Reeves Batman universe is not the same as the James Gunn universe, and that gives us variety. And as film lovers and cinephiles, who wouldn't want variety when it comes to film? Now, the only thing is with the Joker universe, Bruce Wayne exists within his universe, but it hasn't been confirmed that they're gonna have a story that follows Bruce Wayne. I think the Joker universe, I think they're just gonna isolate his universe to just him and telling his story. And with the Matt Reeves Batman universe, it's a lot more grounded and more realistic. And even with the TV show that came out a couple of days ago, The Penguin, that even further proves that vision. And when it comes to the James Gunn version of Batman in the DC universe that he's creating, yeah, his story is going to be a lot more grounded, but there's going to be fantastical elements to it. We're going to see him alongside a lot of other superheroes with superpowers. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure his enemies that we see him fight in the universe as a whole are going to have like fantastical elements as well. And I'm assuming it's going to be a lot more colorful compared to the Matt Reeves Batman universe. So given all three of these perspectives, there's variety. And I absolutely love that variety. Now, my first point was talking about variety. My second point is going to be talking about filmmakers themselves. In my opinion, I think it's okay to have multiple movies portray the same character, only if it's being directed and written by different filmmakers. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it gives more opportunities to filmmakers out there. Because let's just say if I was a filmmaker and I wanted to make a Batman movie and then the studio denies me because there's already a Batman in another movie that has nothing to do with my vision for Batman. That's so discouraging. And the last point I want to make is that there are some characters out there that do really well when they have their own isolated stories, but their stories kind of get convoluted when you start bringing them into a cinematic universe. But whereas a character like Batman, obviously that's going to work regardless if it's an isolated story or in a cinematic universe. For example, let's take a look at Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Right now, in my opinion, the way the Joker is portrayed within Joaquin Phoenix's universe is absolutely perfect. But I feel like if they brought him into the DCU, I feel like it would absolutely butcher the character. Because there are many aspects that you have to change about him so that he could fit within the vision of the cinematic universe. And that's exactly why I believe that not everything has to be a cinematic universe, and I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I will be glad to answer any further questions. Also, the new episode of Penguin is tonight. I am excited.